Charles Davis alongside me, and I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, folks, the wait is over. Yes, it's just the preseason, but football is back in your living room.
And I'm excited. I know you are as well. The summer heat feels good on these old bones, especially because we're not putting on pads. We don't have to be out there in that heat running into other people. But I'm glad these guys are. Football is back.
So here comes the Packers offense now onto the field. And leading the charge, we get a look at their 6-year quarterback.
I tell you what, when he's on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. Back to throw. Sears. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. It'll go as a gain of 4. 3rd and 7 now. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, Sears work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 48-yard line. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. He stiff arms him. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. And credit the tackle to Brandon Jones. 2nd down and 6 now. Operating from the gun. Sears. He finds his man. Sky Moore. A good-looking drive for the Packers so far. It's a 1st down. Looking to throw. Sears. And he'll go right back to Moore. Complete again. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. From the 25, here's 2nd and a yard. Off play action. Sears. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's in. Matt LaFleur loudly voicing his objections to that previous call. He's going to throw out the red challenge flag. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end. So an early challenge, and you know that those coaches hate to use those red flags too early, but this one turns out to be successful. And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. And that flag accepted. So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here is Tua Tagovailoa heading out to lead this Miami offense.
This is what this man was born for, the big spotlight on the national stage like this. Really, his entire career he's demonstrated incredible poise no matter what type of situation his team was in. No situation is too big for him, and you can tell in the way that he takes the field. His self-belief is evident, and he gets the job done in his mind each and every time.
And this intercepted on the first play of the game. Picked up by Jair Alexander. Now the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. So already trailing, Charles, they opted to try to take a shot on their first play from scrimmage. Obviously, that one didn't pan out.
Absolutely not. And how about the momentum that's being created now? You score, you take it away, big return. You got a chance to go up 2 touchdowns here early in the game. That'll feel great for their team.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Sears. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Justin Madubuike working his way to the quarterback that time. To throw on 3rd down. Sears, there goes a deep ball, end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Jair Elam makes a pick, and the Dolphins are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Well, your first drive of the first quarter, you get it down there, try to fire it in the end zone, and big-time deflation on that play.
No doubt about it. They're moving and grooving and getting into position, and this is not the ending that they saw on this drive, is it? They had things going their way.
Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. They fake the handoff. Now Tua. They'll let this go deep for Waddle. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll run for it with Achane. And, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
This is taken at about the 14. The danger of a punt that good, a 16-yard return. And it'll be Packer football here, 1st down and 10. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And brought down, but not before. Reaching the 45-yard line. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Packers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 44-yard line. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 44-yard line. Now a throw here, hauled in. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 1. Off the play fake. Price. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Again, he'll drop to throw. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
Touchdown, Packers. A great play there. 34 yards. And the Packers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 14-0. So this drive spans 7 plays. And a long run there in the end to top it off. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. That's to about the 28. 2nd down coming up. 2nd down, 8 to go from the 28. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Ali, and down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Here is 3rd down and 4. They'll send a receiver in motion left. Murray flips his forward on a jet sweep. Oh, and that is well read defensively. A great job of setting the edge, and that little touch pass is going to turn into a loss. On 4th down, Ryan Stonehouse on to punt. Oh, it's a wobbler here. And this kick will be touchdown as they spot it inside the 45-yard line. The Green Bay offense ready to take over. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, they could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But it's the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
So the ball moves from their own 41 to the other 41 here for 1st and 10. Back to throw. Price looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Lane. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down. They'll look to throw again. Looking middle, and that's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His 2nd catch in a row, 1st down. Back to throw again. Over the middle, complete. It's Jenkins. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. From the 7, it's 2nd and 5. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Here's a 2nd and 5. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Packers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 21-0. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And in the end, it's capped off by a 7-yard run. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. The Dolphins taking over now late in this first half. Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here, but with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way into field goal range to try to muster something out of this drive.
And I'm going to go ahead and date myself one more time because I'm going to quote an old Smokey and the Bandit lyric. They've got a long way to go and a short time to get there, but they still have time to get it done. So I'm looking forward to watching them mount this drive and see if they can get some points out of it.
And this play's still live. He faked the spike, going to throw it.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. To throw is Murray. Oh, just a desperation heave there, and it's intercepted. And into the end zone, it's a pick six and a Packer touchdown. Point after try forthcoming. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Dolphins with one final possession here in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now Murray off play action. Going up top. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
And they've been kept off the scoreboard in this first half, but here toward the end, they're trying to change that in one fell swoop, but that winds up incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10. Here's Murray. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. A final shot before half for Murray. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And this will be incomplete. So we have reached halftime. Boy, a rough crowd. No football for 6 months. Already we're skipping halftime. All right, let's get right back to the action. We're set for quarter 3. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. But CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
A gain there of 30 big ones. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Murray flips his forward on a jet sweep. Able to spin free. Past the 20. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. He got 29 yards that time. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Murray flips his forward on a jet sweep. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Dolphins are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 28-7 ball game. The drive summary, 4 plays, 75 yards. And it winds up in 6 points for the Dolphins. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. So here are the Packers now. They get set for their first possession of half number 2. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead. It's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
And you can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 54 yards rushing for him now in his first 2 carries in the ball game. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Looking to throw. Price. Throwing right, and that's complete.
They sure put the coverage guys in a stress on that one. They thought they were going deep. Ends up curling inside for a nice chunk of yardage.
Now Price looking to throw on 2nd down. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
Here now, 2nd and 4. Blitz forthcoming as he'll look to throw. And it's a Packers touchdown. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Packers are able to add on to that lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll increase their lead to 28. So that drive, 6 plays, 75 yards. And it ends with a Packers touchdown. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has.
And now what's this? They fake the spike. He'll throw it. But it's not going to work. He'll go down. They got him. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. And he'll get it here on the touch pass. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 18 big yards on that one, and a Miami first. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. And he'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Murray flips his forward on a jet sweep. Back now in Miami. So both teams trade touchdowns, and the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. You're watching preseason football on EA Sports. Murray flips his forward on a jet sweep. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Murray flips his forward on a jet sweep. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. An excellent gain, 35 yards. So that one just a little touch pass, but it paid off quite handsomely.
Yeah, and let's face it, the quarterback loves it because it pads his stats as a completed.
And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Dolphins get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Well, they move the ball down the field through the air, Charles, and then finally they get the running game involved, and it works to perfection. Touchdown.
And, partner, I kept waiting for that running game to come into play, and actually saved it until the very end. Touchdown goes on his stat sheet, but you and I both know, and he knows as well, his teammates airing it out made this a successful drive.
The Packer offense now ready to get back onto the field. It has been a dream start to the preseason thus far as they look to finish things strong in the fourth quarter. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Now a handoff up the middle. Wolf. And able to get this one across the 4. Before he's brought down. 72 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's across midfield and into Miami territory. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. They'll fake it on the jet sweep, and instead a handoff up the middle. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he's going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. They'll get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. 14 yards, good for a Packer first down. They'll keep it on the ground. Trailer, and nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. 2nd down and 8. Oh, the motion comes too late, and this is going to be a delay. The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. Now here's a handoff out of the gun. 3 yards on the pickup there, but they've only got it back to 3rd and 10. Now right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. So it's